Something absolutely mind-blowing just happened that has defense experts around the globe scrambling to understand what they're witnessing. 3 days ago, Northrop Grumman released footage so shocking that military analysts are calling it the most revolutionary breakthrough in autonomous warfare technology ever captured on camera. We're not talking about incremental improvements. This is technology so insanely advanced that it's rewriting everything we thought we knew about the future of combat aviation. The entire world is stunned. Defense ministers from allied nations are demanding briefings. Military academies are rewriting their curriculum. And enemy nations, they're panicking because what Northrop Grumman just revealed changes the entire game of modern warfare forever. Welcome to Jet Insight. What you're about to discover will blow your mind and show you why the United States military just leapt decades ahead of any potential adversary with technology that seems to come straight out of science fiction. The global shockwave. On June 18, 2025, from Falls Church, Virginia, Northrop Grumman Corporation unleashed what defense experts are calling the most game-changing announcement in military aviation history. They unveiled Beacon, an autonomous aircraft ecosystem so revolutionary, so impossibly advanced, that it has left the entire world absolutely speechless. But the real earthquake moment came on July 22, 2025. For the first time ever, they released video footage showing their Beacon autonomous aircraft operating outside its hangar. What the world witnessed in that footage has defense analysts across 6 continents working around the clock, trying to comprehend the implications of what they just saw. This isn't just another drone. This isn't just another military aircraft. What Northrop Grumman has created is so insanely sophisticated that it's being called 6th-generation autonomous software development. A technological leap so massive that it's like jumping from horse-drawn carriages straight to rocket ships. International defense publications are scrambling to analyze every frame of that footage. Allied nations are requesting immediate technology sharing agreements. And our adversaries? They're realizing they just fell decades behind in a technology race they didn't even know they were losing. If you're as blown away by this technological earthquake as defense experts worldwide, let us know what you think by commenting below. What you're witnessing represents American aerospace dominance at levels that seemed impossible just months ago. The insane specifications that broke the internet. The aircraft at the heart of this global sensation is the Model 437 Vanguard, and when you hear these specifications, you'll understand why the entire world is in complete shock. This machine doesn't just push boundaries, it obliterates them entirely. Picture this: a 41-foot wingspan aircraft that weighs 10,000 pounds but performs like something from a distant future. Powered by a single Pratt & Whitney 535 turbofan engine, generating 3,400 pounds of thrust, this beast achieves a staggering 3,000 nautical mile range with 6 hours of endurance. But here's where it gets absolutely insane. It can carry 2,000 pounds of payload, including an internal weapons bay designed for 2 AIM-120 missiles. But these numbers tell only half the story. The truly mind-bending part is how this technological marvel went from concept to flying reality. Are you ready for this? From the start of detailed design to its first flight on August 29, 2024, at Mojave Air and Spaceport in California, the entire development took just 21 months. To put this in perspective, traditional fighter aircraft programs take 15 to 20 years. The F-35 program took over 2 decades. What Northrop Grumman achieved is like building a skyscraper in the time it normally takes to lay the foundation. The engineering breakthrough behind this timeline is so revolutionary that aerospace engineers worldwide are questioning everything they thought they knew about aircraft development. The digital engineering revolution that stunned experts. Here's where this story becomes absolutely mind-blowing. The secret behind this impossible timeline lies in Northrop Grumman's digital pathfinder ecosystem, a technological approach so advanced that it's rewriting the rules of aerospace engineering. Traditional aircraft development requires constant physical prototyping, testing, redesigning, and rebuilding. It's a process filled with expensive mistakes and endless delays. But Northrop Grumman has created something that sounds like pure science fiction. A completely digital engineering ecosystem where aircraft are designed, tested, and perfected in virtual reality before a single piece of metal is ever cut. The results are absolutely staggering. While the aerospace industry average requires reworking 15 to 20% of aircraft designs, Northrop Grumman's digital approach needed less than 1% rework. The project experienced less than 2% schedule delays compared to industry averages of 200 to 300% overruns. But here's the part that has materials scientists around the world completely stunned. For the first time in aviation history, they used plasma arc-directed energy deposition to construct titanium structural brackets directly during manufacturing. This isn't just advanced. This is technology that was considered impossible for flying aircraft just years ago. The precision is so perfect that parts arrive at assembly already perfectly aligned, eliminating the costly errors that plague traditional manufacturing. It's like having a 3D printer that works with titanium and produces parts with tolerances measured in thousandths of an inch. The beacon, ecosystem, technology that defies belief. What makes the world absolutely stunned isn't just the aircraft itself. It's the entire beacon ecosystem that Northrop Grumman has created around it. This represents what Tom Jones, Corporate Vice President and President of Aeronautics Systems at Northrop Grumman, calls sixth-generation autonomous software development. Think about this for a moment. We're talking about an integrated environment that creates realistic mission scenarios where artificial intelligence systems learn to make combat decisions in real time. Multiple third-party companies can plug their most advanced AI software directly into this platform and watch it operate in conditions that perfectly mirror actual combat situations. The system is designed as an open-access ecosystem aligned with government reference architectures. This means the most brilliant minds from across the defense industry, including startups with breakthrough technologies, can test their innovations using Northrop Grumman's proven flight hardware and decades of integration expertise. Multiple industry partners have already committed to the program, with flight demonstrations scheduled throughout 2025 that will showcase autonomous capabilities that most people would consider impossible. We're talking about AI systems that can adapt to changing mission requirements in real time, collaborate with human pilots, and make tactical decisions faster than any human could ever process. The manufacturing breakthrough that shocked engineers. The manufacturing techniques behind the Model 437 Vanguard represent a complete revolution in how complex systems are built. What Northrop Grumman achieved through their Digital Pathfinder program has aerospace engineers worldwide questioning decades of established practices. Traditional aerospace manufacturing relies on building physical prototypes, testing them, finding problems, rebuilding, and repeating this cycle dozens of times. It's expensive, time-consuming, and filled with costly mistakes that only become apparent after millions of dollars have been spent. Northrop Grumman completely eliminated this cycle, using advanced digital twins and simulation capabilities so sophisticated they mirror reality down to the molecular level. They identified and resolved every potential issue before any physical construction began. The result is manufacturing precision that was considered impossible just years ago. The use of determinate assembly ensures that every component arrives at the production line perfectly aligned and ready for installation. There's no trial and error, no adjustments, no rework. Parts fit together with tolerances so precise that the traditional quality control processes become almost unnecessary. But here's the truly insane part. This approach enabled them to create complex shapes and use materials that traditional manufacturing methods simply cannot handle. We're talking about geometries and material combinations that existed only in computer simulations, until now. The strategic implications that terrify adversaries. The emergence of beacon technology represents far more than just another advancement in military aviation. It signals a fundamental shift in global military balance that has adversary nations absolutely panicked. The implications of what Northrop Grumman has achieved extend far beyond anything we can see on the surface. While Beacon isn't formally connected to the Next Generation Air Dominance program or collaborative combat aircraft initiatives, defense analysts worldwide recognize that this ecosystem could support both programs with capabilities that seemed like science fiction just months ago. The timing couldn't be more critical as the United States faces increasing pressure to maintain technological superiority against rapidly advancing threats. International momentum is building at an unprecedented pace. Allied nations are requesting immediate briefings on beacon capabilities. Defense ministers are restructuring their acquisition strategies around the possibility of accessing this technology. Meanwhile, Potential adversaries are realizing that their most advanced systems may have just become obsolete overnight. The program's emphasis on government reference architectures means these innovations can be rapidly integrated across multiple platforms and service branches. What works on the Model 437 Vanguard today could be protecting American forces across the globe within months, not years. The collaboration revolution, stunning the industry. What has the defense industry absolutely shocked is Northrop Grumman's revolutionary approach to collaboration. Traditional defense programs operate in secrecy with single contractors working in isolation. Beacon completely shatters this model with an approach so innovative that it's rewriting how the entire industry thinks about development. Northrop Grumman has strategically partnered with multiple companies across the autonomous systems and artificial intelligence sectors, creating a collaborative ecosystem that brings together the most brilliant minds from across the industry. This isn't just cooperation. It's a complete reimagining of how breakthrough technologies are developed and validated. The ecosystem allows external partners, including cutting-edge startups and non-traditional defense companies, to test their most advanced innovations in realistic flight-validated environments. The goal is to compress development cycles from years to months, while reducing integration risks that traditionally kill promising technologies. Tom Jones emphasized that this approach dispels the outdated notion that large companies can't move fast or innovate rapidly. The collaborative model proves that when the best minds work together with the right tools and frameworks, breakthrough innovations happen at speeds that seemed impossible under traditional approaches. Multiple industry partners are already involved, with the program serving as the central hub for a broader autonomy development strategy that's attracting attention from technology leaders worldwide. The investment scale that stuns competitors, the sheer scale of investment behind Beacon, demonstrates Northrop Grumman's total commitment to maintaining America's overwhelming technological advantage. The program represents just one example of the company's staggering $13.5 billion investment in research and development over the past 5 years. This level of financial commitment reflects the critical importance of autonomous systems to future defense capabilities and America's continued global dominance. The United States and its allies are making unprecedented investments in air, land, sea, space, and cyber capabilities, creating opportunities for integrated defense systems that operate at levels of sophistication never before achieved. The investment extends far beyond just development phases. Northrop Grumman's approach ensures that successful innovations can be rapidly scaled for mass production and deployment across multiple platforms simultaneously. We're talking about the ability to field game-changing technologies across entire fleets within years rather than decades. International defense spending is responding to these capabilities, with allied nations increasing their own investments to ensure compatibility with American systems. The economic implications alone are reshaping global defense markets, the testing capabilities that defy imagination. The Beacon program's approach to testing and validation represents a complete departure from everything the aerospace industry thought was possible. Rather than relying on endless simulation cycles and limited ground testing, Beacon emphasizes real-world flight validation from the earliest development stages. The Model 437 Vanguard serves as an incredibly sophisticated airborne test platform, specifically designed to support experimentation with autonomous technologies that push the boundaries of what's possible. We're talking about testing new autonomy systems, collaborative combat behaviors, and adaptive mission software in realistic environments that perfectly mirror actual combat conditions. The aircraft's optionally piloted configuration provides crucial safety advantages during testing phases while maintaining the flexibility to operate in fully autonomous modes. Human pilots can monitor artificial intelligence systems in real time and intervene if necessary, ensuring safe validation of technologies that operate at superhuman speeds and precision. Recent modifications to the Model 437 have transformed it into an even more capable testbed platform. Following the successful Digital Pathfinder demonstration in 2024, Scaled Composites completed extensive modifications specifically designed to support Beacon integration at levels of sophistication that have aerospace engineers worldwide completely amazed. Greg Morris, president of Scaled Composites, emphasized that modifying the Model 437 on such an aggressive timeline reflects capabilities that most companies would consider impossible. This speed and agility in adapting cutting-edge platforms makes them the ideal partner for validating autonomous technologies that will define the future of warfare. The cybersecurity fortress that protects American superiority. One of the most critical aspects of Beacon that has cybersecurity experts worldwide paying attention is the comprehensive security framework built into every component of the system. Colin Miller, Vice President for Engineering within Northrop Grumman's aeronautics sector, revealed that cybersecurity isn't just a feature. It's the foundation that everything else builds upon. Northrop Grumman operates 5 different levels of cybersecurity certification internally, with all programs driven toward the highest level of protection available. Their approach to autonomy treats cybersecurity as the absolutely essential requirement that must be perfected before any other capabilities can be considered. Miller stressed that cost, schedule, and performance mean nothing without bulletproof cybersecurity. In the autonomous systems arena, cybersecurity truly represents table stakes. You have to achieve the highest levels of protection before you can even begin developing other capabilities. This cybersecurity-first philosophy is central to Northrop Grumman's entire strategy, with dedicated teams focused exclusively on maintaining technological superiority in the most contested domain of modern warfare. The company's industry-leading cybersecurity capabilities become increasingly critical as autonomous systems become more sophisticated and attractive targets for adversary nations. For our community of military veterans and defense enthusiasts who understand the critical importance of maintaining America's technological edge, these cybersecurity achievements represent exactly the kind of comprehensive protection our forces need. If you're a veteran or military enthusiast who shares this dedication to superior defense technology, we'd love to have you join our growing community of patriots who appreciate the innovation and dedication of our armed forces. The artificial intelligence breakthrough that changes everything. The artificial intelligence capabilities integrated into the Beacon ecosystem represent advances that most experts considered impossible just years ago. We're not talking about simple automation or pre-programmed responses. This is genuine artificial intelligence that can learn, adapt, and make complex decisions in real-time combat situations. The AI systems being developed and tested through Beacon can process massive amounts of sensor data simultaneously, identify threats and opportunities faster than any human pilot, and execute complex maneuvers while coordinating with multiple other platforms. But here's what makes it truly revolutionary. These systems learn and improve from every single flight, every test scenario, every simulated combat engagement. The collaborative combat capabilities being validated represent a fundamental shift in how air warfare will be conducted. Imagine AI systems that can seamlessly integrate with human pilots, taking over routine tasks while the human focuses on strategic decision-making and mission planning. The AI handles the split-second reactions and complex calculations, while the human provides the judgment and adaptability that only human intelligence can deliver. Multiple autonomous platforms can work together as coordinated swarms, sharing information instantaneously and adapting their tactics based on real-time battlefield conditions. The level of coordination and precision being achieved surpasses anything previously thought possible in military aviation. The global race that America is winning. The development of Beacon technology comes at the most critical moment in modern military competition. As potential adversaries scramble to develop their own autonomous capabilities, the United States has just demonstrated a technological lead so massive that it may be impossible for competitors to close the gap. The program's incredible development timeline and demonstrated capabilities showcase American aerospace leadership at levels that have international observers completely stunned. While other nations spend decades trying to field basic autonomous systems, America is already testing and validating technologies that operate generations ahead of anything else in existence. International partners and allies are racing to understand how they can integrate with Beacon capabilities, recognizing that this technology will define military effectiveness for decades to come. The program's open architecture and collaborative approach make it an attractive platform for allied participation while maintaining American technological superiority. Economic implications are reshaping global defense markets as nations realize that conventional military systems may become obsolete almost overnight. The aerospace and defense sector represents a critical component of American technological leadership, and programs like Beacon help maintain America's position as the unchallenged global leader in advanced military technologies. The human-machine partnership perfected. Despite the focus on autonomous systems, the Beacon program recognizes that human judgment and decision-making remain absolutely critical to effective military operations. The optionally piloted configuration of the Model 437 Vanguard reflects a sophisticated understanding of how humans and artificial intelligence can work together to achieve capabilities neither could accomplish alone. The program enhances human capabilities rather than replacing human judgment entirely. Autonomous systems process information at superhuman speeds and operate in environments too dangerous for human pilots. But they work best when integrated with human oversight and strategic thinking that only experienced military professionals can provide. This human-machine teaming approach represents the future of military aviation, where autonomous systems handle routine tasks and provide enhanced situational awareness, while human operators focus on strategic decision-making and mission planning. The combination creates capabilities that exceed what either humans or machines could achieve independently. The training and integration challenges are significant, but Beacon's emphasis on realistic testing and validation ensures that human operators can effectively partner with autonomous systems from day one of deployment. The technological convergence that created the impossible. The Beacon program represents the convergence of multiple breakthrough technologies that individually would be impressive, but together create capabilities that seemed absolutely impossible just years ago. Artificial intelligence, advanced materials, digital engineering, and autonomous systems integration combine to create something that defies conventional understanding of what's achievable. The program's success demonstrates how rapidly these technologies are advancing and how their integration creates exponential improvements in capability. Development tasks that required massive teams and years of effort in the past can now be accomplished in months with smaller, more focused teams using revolutionary tools and approaches. This technological convergence is accelerating across the defense industry with implications that extend far beyond individual programs or platforms. The Beacon ecosystem provides a pathway for rapidly integrating and validating new technologies as they emerge, ensuring that American forces always have access to the most advanced capabilities available. The pace of innovation shows no signs of slowing, with new breakthroughs in artificial intelligence, material science, and manufacturing techniques creating new possibilities on what seems like a weekly basis. The future that starts today. The world has been absolutely stunned by the incredible technology demonstrated through Northrop Grumman's Beacon autonomous aircraft program, and what we've witnessed represents far more than just another technological advancement. This is a glimpse into a future that's arriving faster than anyone imagined possible. From the mind-blowing 21-month development timeline to the sophisticated testing ecosystem that's already validating technologies that seem like science fiction, Beacon demonstrates American aerospace engineering at levels that have left the entire world speechless. The program's emphasis on collaboration, open architecture, and revolutionary innovation provides a model for how breakthrough capabilities can be developed at speeds that crush traditional timelines. The brilliant engineers, test pilots, and defense professionals who designed, built, and validated these systems represent the absolute best of American ingenuity and dedication to protecting our nation. Their work ensures that American military forces will continue to possess technological advantages so overwhelming that potential adversaries may never be able to close the gap. As we look toward the future, programs like Beacon remind us why American aerospace leadership remains so critical to global security and freedom. The innovations being developed and tested today will shape military capabilities for generations to come, ensuring that the United States remains the world's dominant military power. If you found this incredible journey through Beacon technology as mind-blowing as we did, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more cutting-edge military technology content. The future of defense technology is unfolding at unprecedented speeds, and we'll be here to bring you every stunning development as it happens.